Like, comment, and subscribe. Bill Cosby a sexual predator, R. Kelly a sexual predator, and now Michael Jackson is drugged in the dirt as if he's a sexual deviant. Do you see the pattern here? There are others who have never been brought up on any charges or thrown in prison after admitting to crimes against children and adults. Why only these people and not those people? Let's explore.
Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley was an American singer, musician, and actor. He is regarded as one of the significant culture icons of the 20th century and is often referred to as the King of Rock and Roll, or simply the King. His energized interpretation of songs and sexual provocative performance style combined with a singularly potent mix of influence across color lines during a transformative era in race relations led him to great success and initial controversy. Presley was born in Tupelo, Mississippi, and relocated to Memphis, Tennessee with his family when he was 13 years old. His music career began there in 1954. In 1956, Presley made his film debut in Love Me Tender. Drafted into military service in 1958, Presley relaunched his recording career 2 years later with some of his most commercially successful work. The King was nothing short of an icon. His impact on rock and roll is still felt today, and fans across the globe continue to enjoy his tunes. However, Presley was also a private man and kept many secrets, ranging from drugs use to a bizarre diet. Presley had many fixations in his life that others might find upsetting and disturbing. One such example was his interest in underage women, something that never seemed to flag throughout his life and that often seemed to get looked over. Elvis Presley started dating Priscilla Presley at a young age. Elvis Presley's relationship with Priscilla was bizarre, to say the least. The King started dating Priscilla Presley when she was merely 14 and he was 24. Already, this is an enormous red flag, one that often gets glossed over. Presley met Priscilla in Germany while he was serving in the military in 1959. They dated for quite some time until Priscilla moved in with Elvis in 1962 when she was only 16. This, of course, came only after Anita Wood realized he'd been cheating on her with the 14-year-old. Priscilla Presley has since claimed that Elvis Presley never had sex with her, at least not until they were married. Elvis made a pact with himself that he would not have sex with the woman he would take as his wife until they are married, said Priscilla. Somewhere in his past, he said he wanted a virgin to marry. Apparently, Elvis lost all sexual interest in Priscilla after they had their first child. The two eventually split. Priscilla Presley isn't the only instance of Elvis Presley engaging in sexual and bizarre activities with underage girls. In Elvis Presley, A Southern Life, Arthur Joel Williamson claims Presley brought children with him on tour. Williamson claims that while on tour, Elvis brought along 3 14-year-olds who he would urge to wrestle, tickle, and kiss him. Presley also dated several minors, including Dixie Locke, who was 15 when they dated. Presley was 22. This came before he started seeing Priscilla Presley. Unfortunately, these weren't the only examples of Presley engaging in relationships and sexual activities with children. One of the first recorded instances of Elvis Presley engaging in sexual activities with children is in 1956. Talent manager Tom Parker helped hook up Elvis with a stream of pageant queens, many of whom were underage. Jackie Rowland, who was 14 at the time, met Elvis in 1956, and he invited her backstage. Presley took Rowland off to a separate room, and her mother later opened the door to find him showing her how to kiss in a grown-up way. He then asked her if he could take her child to a bar. Later, Presley had a coterie of underage girls, including Frances Forbes, who earned his attention when she turned 14. He didn't pay any attention to me when I was 13, but when I turned 14, he noticed me. 14 was a magical age with Elvis. It really was, she said. She was invited along with her fellow 14-year-old friend Gloria Moel and Heidi Heisman to join Presley for private parties in his bedroom, during which he would wrestle with them, tickle them, and kiss them. Elvis Presley's bodyguard claimed he once knocked a woman over with a pool cue in a rage. Sonny West alleged that Presley, while under the influence of drugs, hit a young lady with a pool cue hard enough to knock her over. Presley's drug addiction made him impulsive and unpredictable. Presley groomed, manipulated, and had sex with many underage children, making him one of the worst perverts looked over because of fame and fortune. Although Elvis Presley is widely known for his great music and talent on the stage, he was never brought up on any charges for the rapes and molestation of many underage children. Like, comment, subscribe, and share if you like my content.